Hello, and Pockets here, back again playing some more EVE Online, and we are on Cassandra, continuing the military career. This is recorded in post because I recorded the entire military career in one sitting, but I've decided to split the video in two, so this is the second piece. So hope you enjoy it, and now back to past Pockets. So we are going to destroy pirates at the Convoy ambush site. If you're getting low on hit points, simply warp out to regenerate, then warp back. They're going to give us a small armor repair. Still no skill book. This is very interesting to me. But they'll probably give that to us as our next. So we get the thing, go, ooh, what's this? And then... Alright. I think maybe in the daily login would have been a nice place. Like if they give you the repper, also give you the skill book. But since you get it as part of the career agents already, maybe that's why they didn't. I just worried that people would end up wasting ISK on the skill books that nobody needs to buy, so they're hard to get rid of after. We'll turn on our off meta resist profile. Ooh, a venture. This guy's doing the industry, likely doing the industry missions, and got himself a venture, which is a mining ship, which we will get into and we will look at. I forgot to drop off all my junk, but that's okay. Yeah, we're moving along pretty good. Okay, so I have this filtered. I need this way, and then this. So, no, okay. Well, I'll just do it this way for now. I'll switch it next time. If I'm ever in a fleet, I'll switch it. So these are the guys we need to kill. And we're going to look at them as we fly towards them with our guns ready. And our long range is 7? Yeah, 7. So when this says just over 7, we'll open fire. Because by the time, like I said, by the time it registers, we should be in range. We're actually going to switch to orbiting this guy and start shooting. So we did miss the first one because I was out of range, but we should start hitting. We're going to turn this off just to keep our tracking up. If we were blaster fit, we could track a little better, but honestly, we could switch to blasters and the micro warp drive again and be just fine. I'm just kind of, because we only have 2 blasters, we're actually going to limit our damage if we do that. Who's the closest? This guy. Orbit him, turn our micro warp or our afterburner back on. We can only target 3 guys, right? Yep. So again, skills in the ship type will determine... Oh, we can do 4. Maybe just out of range. Can we do 5? 4, okay. This guy, orbit him. This guy's next. So I'm just kind of picking the ones that are within range. And switching to this, turn off this. We're not... There we are, bouncing off these rocks and stuff. So that's not good. Let's try to get out of here. Maybe we can try and slowly kite them out. There's an advantage of having railguns over blasters, is you can try to kind of pull them away. We're going to try to pull away from these rocks. We're kind of going the wrong way. Let's go this way. See if we can't pull them away from the rocks. Is he following at all? No, he's going to hang out of the other side of those rocks, eh? Let's try to work our way past the rocks to his side. Let's stop shooting this guy and let's start targeting some things. How are we doing? So we are mucking about a little bit trying to shoot this guy, but let's get our afterburner on and we come around these rocks to him. And we can start shooting. Afterburner off because we're starting to get in range. And we're going to we're manually piloting. All I'm doing is looking with the camera and double clicking. So double clicking will turn my ship in that direction. And just helping it kind of close the distance on some of these guys. This guy's good. Let's go towards him. Let's see where he is. Yeah, we can just fly right at him, I think. That'll be helpful. Beautiful. Fly straight. I'm just going to fly straight at this guy too. They're kind of getting out from the rocks now, which is nice. Let's orbit this guy and we'll shoot this guy. Orbit him. And then we'll see where these guys are. That guy's not inside the rock formation, so we're going to go for him. Turn our afterburner on for a second. Yeah, these guys are good. Okay. We did kind of complete the mission, but... Oh, we missed. I shot too soon. Oh, no, I hit him. One more tick would have been probably ideal. We're going to start moving towards this guy, because this guy's going to die as we pull away. Probably, maybe? Let's turn this off. We kind of got it at range. I had the afterburner on. If I didn't have the afterburner on, that would have gone a lot better. Trying to be fancy has bit me in the butt. We're going to stop shooting to conserve ammo for a second. And then 7. Start shooting. There we go. There we go. That's better. We're going to fly. He's at the rocks. We're going to kind of just come beside him, so I'm clicking off to the side. We can do some spiraling if we wanted to. Is someone else shooting us? No. 7. There we go. By the time it actually shoots, we should be close. We did a little bit of damage. But you can see as we get closer, the damage going up and up and up. As I said, tracking, range, all of that affects your damage. We have one wreck to loot. We're going to afterburner over there. We're going to reload our gun. And then we're going to actually just do 1 pulse so we don't fly past it too hard. And nothing worthwhile. So we're going to dock up. All right. So 2 more missions. I think I can get through them. It might be a little longer than an hour, but we're doing all right. We're doing all right. My phone buzzed. I want to see what that is. It could be the summons, but... Okay. No, we're good, guys. Cool. We are good. Dockage. The nice thing about shields is as soon as you dock up, they fully recharge. Armor doesn't, so you do have to repair it either before you dock up or pay to repair once you're in station. If you dock up at a player structure, which we don't have, well, we'll see what those are. But if you dock up at a player structure, you can repair armor for free as well, but you actually have to click the buttons. Let's shrink this back down. I need a second ship so I can put all my stuff that I don't need to see in the second ship. Alright. Number 8. Wow, yeah, we didn't get a skill book at all. So maybe they don't give skill books anymore. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and accept this. Fly to the hotel your agent mentioned and retrieve the VIPs. If something's amiss, then report back to your agent for the details. We're going to get an overdrive injector. Nice. Make the ship go fast. Let's go ahead. You know what? It is getting... I don't think we need it. I don't want to risk it. I don't think they give skill books anymore. Which is fine, because it's easy to get them now. So they did change how you get them, so it does make sense. But we'll look at that at the end if they haven't given us the skill book we need. I've got to get rid of this armor hardener too. It's not even really... Well, it is worth it. It's 35%. So it does do something. And we haven't even gotten out of shields yet with it, so it's not that big a deal, I suppose. Yeah, see, there's no player structures up here that we can use, but I don't think they can anchor them here because this is a Nubro system. It's protected from silly things. So there's our hotel right there. I detect no life signs within the habitation module. The communication service in adjacent security towers seems to be down. I suggest approaching Le Fleur Inn to have a better look. Its hull appears to be damaged. A cloud of radioactive gas is flowing through the cracks and filling the void around the structure. The corpses floating around them are most likely people that were ejected through an airlock. Make sure you have a large collidable structures in your view. Okay, so we have that. That's why we can see it over here. We are going to approach this thing. We're close enough. I'm going to do 1 cycle of my afterburner just to kind of slingshot us over to it. See what happens. It's usually 2400. Okay. We're not going to shoot these guys. We're going to dock up. One day. Did I click it? I did click it. Okay, I'm already warping. It's just taking us a minute. You can see now we're sort of catapulting away and off. The explosion hit us pretty good, but that's okay. Took a little bit of armor damage. Oh no. So we have 2 more missions, and then we can call this video done, I think. So I am going to try to do each career agent as 1 video. That way if people want to see that particular agent for some reason, they can go to that video. I think that works out nicely. So the first thing we're going to do, we docked up, we took a little armor. So how do we do it? Well, we're in station. We're going to click the wrench. And we're going to click on our Atron, which we haven't renamed, which is bad form. Always rename your ships. And it's going to cost us 1,000 ISK. So this is one of the disadvantages of armor tanking. But again, if you have an armor repper, you can just sit outside the station for a cycle or 2. So we're going to complete this mission. We're going to get our overdrive injectors, which just makes our ship faster, which would be nice if we could get another blaster. What do we get for mission number 9? Stasis Web of Fire. Ooh. And accept. Okay, so I'm pretty sure they're not giving us books. So let's try something. Let's just right-click, view market details, see if anybody's brought any of these over here. Yeah, we could buy another light electron blaster. So let's do that. Let's just buy this cheap. Let's sort by price. We'll buy the cheapest one in this station. Cool. Next, let us go over here. And we're going to buy the repair skill and we're going to train it. So we go to our armor tab. And we want the repair systems. And we're going to go buy and train. 50,000. We have the ISK. And we're going to stick this, make sure it is at the beginning. We're going to train it 1, 2, because I think it's more important to train that and the skill, this frigate skill to 3 than it is to train this other stuff for now, just because I want to be able to to train the destroyer, we have to have frigates 3, so I'd like to get there. So I'm actually gonna, this is the other way you can do it. So you can see I was dragging them from down here. Whoops. The other thing you can do is you can hold shift, click on a skill and drag it down, you get a line. And that puts the next level in now. What? Why can't I? Galente frigate to 3. Oh, it's control. Hold control and drag it, and it'll put it there. So if you hold control and click and drag it, it puts the next level. So I just put 4 in there by accident, or tried to, but it didn't work. Okay. Excellent. So that's our day's training. That's good. We got armor weapons coming. It's going to come in 13 minutes. We are not going to wait for it, but we're going to get it started. We could apply these skill points, but it's not an emergency. I want to save those for when we really need something. So let's look at our ship. And we're going to unfit. What's this? Oh, because I have drones in my cargo hold. It's telling me that I don't have the skill for those. So we'll worry about that. Atron can't fly drones anyway. So we're going to just remove our guns. Remove. And we're going to put on blasters. Remove this thing. We're going to put on the Enduring again. And we're going to put on that Armor Repper. Actually, which one was that? Polarized. So we can see what the difference is. Compare. It's a little bit big, that's okay. Put this one up here. No. Put this in here. So the Armor Repper one gives us less repair amount, but uses less, and uses more CPU. That's pretty typical. So this is what's called a meta module. So it's a tech 1, but it's like meta 1 or 2. You can see that here when someone's talking about meta, right here. So this is tech 1, meta 1. Okay. This one is tech 1, meta 0, if I can find it in here somewhere. Doesn't even show it anymore. So it's meta 0. So when they say meta modules, so we can do that with the guns too. Like right now we're using tech 1s, these are the super basics. We could go to the meta ones, which are going to do more damage, more range, that sort of thing. We can't turn this on because we don't have the skill, but we're going to fit it. And because we have them, we're going to throw in these overdrive injectors. So what these do is you can see our speed now is, I'll show you without first. Okay, so 483, correct? And with this on, we're doing 2800. So we put on our overdrive injectors, and this increases our velocity. So now we do 553, and we do 3400. So we're going to go fast, which is why we're going to use blasters. Because I want to be able to close the distance quick and blast them as quick as I can. Okay. Anything else? We could throw this on, but it's a bad habit. You don't really want to be using resistance modules for something you're not tanking, so we're going to rely on this. And we are stable. We're not using this, so we're going to throw this on. Don't do this. Typically when you're fitting, you don't want to put shield and armor tanking modules on the same ship. Basically, you're just splitting your efforts. You're usually better off doubling up on the one that you're good at. So in this case, we prefer armor hardeners. All right, so we are good now. Let's undock. Whoops, hang on. Oh yeah, it's just warning me that I can't use my armor repper. That's fine. By the time we log in again, we'll be able to use that repper. We shouldn't need it. Especially the first ones. The advanced ones go into some details, and got to be careful because they even purposely lose ships for you. going to join our guns. Now, what's our orbit range on this? Currently, like 500. Default orbit, 500. This is going to be awesome. It's showing passive modules now as well, so we're just going to turn this on to give us a little buffer before we need to worry about armor. These are passives, so they don't actually do anything. This one will. So you can actually click on this hamburger menu and untick display passive modules, and it'll hide those, giving you some more buttons. These are small too. What a time to switch to close range fast moving, huh? So we are going to just close the distance and then turn this off and hope that we catapult ourselves not into this rock face, which is what we're going to do. I'm going to try to shoot him. We should be able to one-shot or two-shot him. Yeah, he got out of range real fast. Yeah, that worked. We're actually just going to approach them, to be honest. We're going to pulse our micro warp drive. Who are we approaching? This guy? No, wrong guy. Try to shoot him as we go away. I'm fumbling because I'm getting tired. So we're just going to approach this guy. We're going to turn this off. We're going to stop shooting because we're well outside range. We're going to shoot this guy. So he is orbiting, so that's why we're turning. So we're just basically chasing him. We're trying not to add any traversal of our own by doing that way. And that should be quick. The nice thing is we're now doing more damage. I'm going to take this guy first. I'm going to pulse the micro warp drive at him. Because as long as he's flying towards us and we're flying towards him, the traversal, the angular velocity is low. You can see it's fairly low. Oh, too soon. Well, we're traveling pretty quick, so it actually didn't fire till we were almost on top. But we did blow by him, so the second shot missed. And we're just going to try and catch these guys with our micro warp drive off. You can see how fast they're going, so this is going to be interesting. We can pulse it once, but we're going to shoot past them. But you can see how we closed range there really hard and did a lot of damage really fast. All right. That's actually working quite well. We're going to reload this while we take this jump. You can see how much faster we're killing things because we're getting in close, and now we're doing more damage. And we're using the micro warp drive to travel quick. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. A lot of things you can learn by just sort of doing them here. All right. So we're just going to approach. That wasn't the closest one. Let's approach the closer one. They're all kind of in the same range. And then we're going to shoot a little early in hopes that we can... that was a little too soon. Catch him before we shoot past. Excellent. What is our optimum? What is our fall off? 2200. So that's good. These guys are kind of staying within our fall off range. Okay. So I'm going to go to this guy. We're just going to kind of watch. If we can get this timing, we can. Whoops. If we get this timing, we can catch him sort of like that, and hopefully not miss too hard. There we go. And then we should stop. Just went outside. Okay. It's a little finagling. This allows us to turn quicker. We're probably better off with an afterburner, but then we're not going quite as fast. And I like going fast. Fast is fun. If we can just catch these guys before they get out of range here, we should be able to kill them pretty quick. Start targeting the new guys. Approach this guy. One pulse to the afterburner, or micro warp drive. Oops. Start. No, way too soon. Now. We missed him because we blew past him with our micro warp drive speed, but that's okay. We're going to stop. We're going to turn. We're going to stop shooting. We'll go for this guy first. He's closer. This guy's even closer. We can shoot him. So they're trying to close distance on us as well because they're probably blaster fit. In fact, if we look at them, we can probably see that they're blaster fit. Let's get this guy. Yep, those are rails. They're railgun fit. Let's approach this guy. Let's shoot him. He's a little bit outside of range, but we are doing more damage anyway. And we should catch him. You can see we're faster than he is by a fair margin. So, Narcotics Warehouse. This we're just going to get approach, and we'll shoot it once we're in range. We're going to make short work of it. You can see we have our blasters now. They got the nice big wide barrels on them. Can I rotate my camera, please? Thank you. Blasters are wonderful. I don't get to use them as often. They're not amazing for most of what I do. Oh, it's on the other side of this rock. But that's the barren asteroid. We don't want that. It is this we want. No, that's a radioactive cargo rig. This is the warehouse, right? Okay. So we actually want to manually pilot kind of over here. Start shooting it. Stop. Lots of screenshots. I take a lot of screenshots. And we'll just blast away at this thing for a few minutes. And we'll get a big, pretty explosion here. There it comes. You're going to see it start. The lag is me pressing the print screen button. There it goes. All the little explosions all over the place. And then, cover your eyes. Boom. So bright. Alright, guys. That's awesome. One more. Wow, it's going to be an hour and a half. I just want to get through these. It gives a good idea how long these take. Now, obviously, oops. So you can see that I'm bouncing off the rocks. I'm never going to warp. So you stop your ship, control space. We're going to sort of see where this is. We're going to get clear, and then we're going to jump. And then we'll turn to it and go. So that's what happens if you get stuck on something. Just stop your ship, because you can't actually change direction when you're trying to get into warp. Was that number 8 or number 9? I don't even remember. Alright, final one. So we got our web of fire, which we're going to have to use, and we get our Tristan. This is awesome. This is like one of my favorite frigates in the game. It is so cool. It's a drone frigate, and I probably have an extra skin for it, so we'll probably end up skinning it. So this is one we'll probably fly for a fair bit. If we end up doing like level 1 missions, we'll probably fly it. Well, we'll probably fly an Algos more. But let's accept the mission. Find Wolf and take him out once and for all. We're going to put the web of fire on. I don't think we can actually fit it. I think we can actually use it, but not personal assets. I want this one. Oh, we do. We can use it. Show info, requirements. Yeah, excellent. So what this does is it slows the enemy ships down. So it reaches up to 10 kilometers and it slows them down by 50%. So once they're in there, you can pump the brakes. How we doing here? 2 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. We'll let it train. I was tempted, but we'll let it train. Undock. Yep, that's fine. So we are going to get a Tristan, so we'll have to queue up some drone skills. I don't know if we're going to have much opportunity to use them during the agents, though, so we won't like emergency use them. We'll throw them into our queue somewhere. Drones are awesome for a lot of PvE, but the Sisters of Eve mission, you can actually do most of it in a Tristan. You want an Algos for the one mission, just so you can actually also fit some guns, typically. Can we... Oh, setting destination is not even... So this is a mission where it's not in our home system, so we're going to jump to the system over. 2 systems. So this is going to be an hour and a half. I may cut this into 2 videos, so if I did, you'll know, because I'll have already ended it and come back. So it took a lot longer than I thought, so I may break this into 2 parts. And if I did that, there we go. You'll already know by now, and you'll know before I know. Well, sort of. Time travel is difficult. I still haven't unloaded my cargo. That's bad news, because if I die, I lose all that. Not that it matters, because none of it's really worth that much. How are we doing over here? 2.5 million almost. And I haven't really done anything. So, yeah, I can't believe a Tristan. Did they always give a Tristan? They must have. Probably because the advanced career wants us to use drones for something, which is awesome. The cool thing too is your skin will change the color of your guns. So most of the time blasters aren't this blue color. That's this skin changing them blue. You can see that one's actually got a... The blue on the Festival launcher is, it's got like a snow pattern on it. It's always that color, but your basic guns change color based on the skin you put on. It's pretty cool. Alright. So you see here, my button isn't here, so we're going to just cycle it, refresh it, and it comes back. This is active. We're actually going to put it up here on 2 because we're going to use it all the time. We're gonna web everything down. Because again, the slower they go, the less angular velocity, the more likely we are to hit them, the more damage we can do. The faster we can go. So it's not bad. 53 DPS per gun, that's 150 DPS? That's pretty good. What? Oh no, it is... Right, it is not per gun. Okay. Still, we're doing alright. What are we doing here? Acceleration gate. Dead space pocket, go. Yeah, so like I said, if I bookmark the other side and I warp back to this, I try to warp to the bookmark, it should throw me outside this acceleration gate. Because that's what this is, it's a gate. It's a special area of space that you can't warp to directly, typically. And once we're kind of aligned to them, we're going to pulse this. And we're going to, once we're within 10, we're going to web them. Can I do this? 1 pulse. And then 10, web. 3, guns. Oh, yeah, we are too fast. I should have had these guys locked already, but that's okay. And we're going to web and... Oh, not that guy. This one. Web. Shoot. So you can see it like slams their brakes, and we're like one-shotting them now. Hooray! Can I get this guy, please? I want this one because he's closer. And then web. Shoot. Web, I said. Shoot this guy before my web turns off. There's a little bit of input lag. Got to get used to that. We don't actually need the webifier. I mean, if we pre-webbed and then waited a second and then shot, we might kill him in one hit, but I don't think it's necessary. Ooh, Navitas. Another one of my favorite hulls. Look at it. So cute. This is the Galente Logistics Frigate. Does remote repping. Help your teammates. We can web them and shoot them and kill them. So this is actually a rail fit Navitas, which is comical. It's basically just using the hull. Oh, did I outrange it? Wow, okay. I thought I was going to kill him long before. Let's just take this guy out then. Since I ran away from that Atron instead. You see I'm parked like right on his tail. He's going slow because he was webbed. I can close right in on top of him. Alright. There we go. Closing in on the enemy Atron. And how fast is he? He's not going fast anymore. We've webbed him. There we go. We are under our fall off range. I'm going to just pull in behind him and kill him. Alright. Acceleration gate. Reload as we go. Actually, is there any loot? Oh, there's a lot of loot. Ugh. I kind of have to. It's going to take forever. I don't need to web the wreck. It ain't going nowhere. It's all going to be metal scraps, isn't it? Okay, you know what? I'm done looting. We're just going to... We have enough money now. We can buy what we need. We're not poor anymore. What happened was I moved my micro warp drive from F2 to F3, and I keep hitting F2 now to activate the micro warp drive. We're going to actually one pulse it because we won't want it... We want to align quicker, so it should hopefully turn off while we're aligning. There we go. And more targets to shoot. All right. Let's actually go to the closer guy. They're probably all kind of grouped over there, though. Ooh, are we going to have a problem with this? Yeah, we might have a problem. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to kind of steer us off, so we're going to do this. Oops, not web. Not web. Turn it off. And this guy, we're going to go like that. We're going to grab him. Oops, I just overshot. Let's turn this off. We're going to stop shooting until we close the distance. There we go. I didn't need to stop shooting at all. I'm very agile. I've been flying a battle cruiser a lot lately, so you have to bear with my fumbling. I'm used to a much slower ship at the moment. We're going to web that guy down so he can't get away from us. Not that he's trying. We're just going to close right in on his tailgate, on his exhaust. Shoot him. Webs, I said. Webs? Can I have webs? Thank you. Web. Shoot. Oops. 2 rapid fired. Okay. More? Another gate. Oh, no, there's more. Let's chase this guy down. Come on. Start locking. Chase him down. Not that. One pulse of the MWD should get us like cat. Oh no! We're gonna bounce. Oh no, we went through it. Okay. Thought we were gonna bounce there. We can web him down so we can catch him. There's our bounty payout for all the stuff we've been killing. Can we get... Where are you? We don't really want to pulse it. We're just going to wait, because if we do that, we're going to catapult past him. So he's going very slow. He's going a fifth of what we're doing. So we shouldn't be too hard to catch him. I'm not going to prematurely align to my other target either, because every time I've done that lately, I've ended up outdistancing my guys before I kill them. Again, used to much slower ships lately. Not as many opportunities to fly frigates in PvE outside of the Abyss, but you can do some fun things with small groups in PvP with frigates for sure. And early on you fly a lot of frigates for missions and stuff, which is nice. We're gonna try to sort of go through this gap here in the station. Nope. One pulse of that. Let's web them so that we can slow them down. Oh! Wow, okay. They were coming towards us. I thought they were on the other side of the station. That's okay. Stop shooting to conserve ammo. Wait till we're within like 3,000. I thought they were further. There we go. Approach, I said. Okay, approach the next one. He's already webbed. We can shoot him now. I just turned off my web of fire because that's what I do. There we go. Coming right out, we're going to bump noggins. Boonk. Alright. Sweet deal. I'm leaving all that loot. You guys can go ahead and loot that if you want. I'm just trying to get through this last combat mission. It's kind of giving us a lot of combat practice, killing a lot of things. I'm going to switch to the combat tab for now, actually. Let's get the Stasis web of fire gone, because that's going to slow us down. Located your target. He's not, in fact, inside the stolen ship. Detected. Wow, I have to read that again. I have located your target in this area. He is not, in fact, inside the stolen Navy ship. I detect his life signs inside the Stasis web of fire attached to this outpost. It's currently causing major slowdown in our velocity. Yeah. So we are... Well, I didn't have my... Okay. So in this case, probably want to orbit at 500, just so that we're moving a little bit, so these guys aren't hitting us as easy. We are going to go into armor, but we're going to try and get this done. I honestly think we need to take out some of the DPS first. Let's pre-slow this guy, start approaching him. Okay. So probably we're doing a better idea to take out some of these ships, but we'll see how this goes. There's the pirate as well. Let's lock him up. Now we can go fast again, though. So, oh, he's in a capsule. He's not going to start shooting us. I can't see anything. It's so bright. Approach. Oh no, I don't want to shoot yet. We got him slowed down. We're going to wait till we're within like almost 2,000. So we might get into structure here. I'm just going to let it go for a little bit, let you guys see what happens here. So you can see we're taking armor damage. That's where we actually have still the most hit points by 100. Oh. Right into the Navitas. Okay, I'm going to turn this off so we can pre-web this guy. Now obviously this guy would normally be trying to get away. We probably would have tackled him and tried to kill him. I think we're going to be okay. We're going to get pretty low in armor, but that's okay. Don't do it this way if you're new. Warp off, recharge it, come back. Missions are pretty forgiving that way. Okay, and then we're going to go after this guy, and we're going to do one pulse of this thing. He's not going fast at all, though, so even webbing him isn't going to matter. We're going to pump the brakes. We'll see if we can cut him down to half a meter per second. So because he's still, but he's really small, so you can see we're still missing. So I'm going to stop shooting. We kind of catapulted straight past him. You can see we almost got into structure. Bad news. But we also had, we had like 460 structure hit points as well left. So we were not in any kind of real danger. Alright. We're going to open this and that'll be the dude. Frozen food. How fitting. It is Christmas and we have frozen food. Let's just see. Mission capsule. Okay, let's loot this one, just in case it was his and there's something in it. There won't be, but... So we do pretty good speed just even without... with these overdrive injectors, we probably could have gone afterburner and been really fast. Which is what we should have maybe done. Okay, warp scrambler, cool. Let's go home. Okay, so I'm going to just warp it. I'm going to get us home, and I will bring you guys back, and we'll cash in the last mission, and then we're going to call that for this portion. Like I said, I'm probably going to... Looks like it's an hour and 40 minutes, minus what I cut out of it, which is only going to be about 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm going to split this into 2 videos, so you'll probably see this as the end of the second video. But we're going to finish this up, and all will be well. Alright, so you can see we're heading into dock, but you can see our shields have already started recharging. And when we do dock up, it's going to go full, but the armor is going to stay at 15%. Don't forget to repair it. Now, our skill is finished. I don't know if we can turn this on. We may not have the capacitor for it. Nope. So we're going to dock up, we'll turn it on, and then we'll have an armor repper going forward, which is going to be sweet. Because then we'll be able to, we could have had it on and taken less damage here. This is definitely not how I would fit this ship if I was building it, but you can see there's our structure damage. It's pretty cool. We're going to take a picture of that. Can I please zoom in a little more? Not out, in. Alright. So let's repair up. Atron. 9,000. Still not expensive. Beautiful. Alright. So to turn a module on, if it's off, you just go into your fitting window and turn it on. There we go. We now have an armor repper. Let's cash this in, and we'll get our bits. We get our Tristan. Slick. Alright. And I think that's it for him, right? Yeah, we're done with him. So we're going to move on to like the advanced military career in the next episode. One thing I want to start, because there's going to be time, I've decided, since we do have a Tristan, we are going to go ahead and grab our drone skill. So this skill here is actually the more critical one. What it does is for every level of this, you can fly 1 drone. The maximum drones you can fly is 5, but you can only do that if you have this at 5. So I think I need to... get that in the queue. We're going to put it right after this frigate. We're going to go like this. We're going to get that to 2, because... And we're going to get it... Yeah, we're going to get it to 5. We're just going to put it in here. We're going to get rid of these other gunnery ones, because that's kind of going to be our focus anyways, is drones. Because we're going to go drones and missiles in the very end. And we're going to get this up as high as we can get it. 1 day. So that gets us to 4. And then the last one is 9 days. That's going to be the long one. We may dump some points onto that. We'll see where we're at. Because we won't really need it till after the advanced career. So we're going to leave this like this. We could drop, but it's still not going to let us put in the 5th, so this is fine. Alright, cool. So that's it. We're set up. We've done the mission. We have our Tristan, which we'll probably end up swapping our gear to in the next episode and using that as our little runabout, even though we don't get to use the drones. I just like the ship, so we'll do that. But there we go. So thank you for watching. That took 2 parts. We'll probably end up breaking most of them into 2 parts, so each agent will take us 2. But there we have it. So for those of you that stuck through it, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, definitely leave me a comment down in the comment section down below. If you found the video helpful, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It helps get the video out there for others to see. And we'll catch you all next time. So take care of each other, and I'm out of here.